here we are playing Ninja Gaiden. Man, this game is... Well, the PlayStation 3 version is not really all that hard, to be honest. I remember getting this game when it first came out for the Xbox, and yeah, I got all the way to the last boss on the Xbox version, and I didn't have any healing items, and
So, let me
pretty
get this
much
straight.
I got frustrated with
You
it
don't
because
have
I
a
had to start
clue where I
all
can
the
find
way
a new
over.
Hayabusa?
No one knows
So I decided,
where a
fuck it,
ninja
I'm not
goes.
playing it again.
If he
Then
isn't
Sigma
at the
came out,
Hayabusa village, he could be
and
halfway around the world.
I'm not giving it a try again. This version
Do
was
you
easier.
have business with Ryu?
I don't
I
know if
do.
it's because
And what might that be?
All
I
I'll
had
say
it
is that it concerns the arch
on
fiend.
an easier difficulty or what, but yeah, this
The
version was easier.
Archfiend.
And man, she has huge boobs. Must have like 4 implants in there. Of course, this is Team Ninja after all. I got guns in my ninja movie. Now I heard Ninja Gaiden 3 is gonna suck pretty bad, so it comes out soon. So that's why I'm doing this one. I'm gonna play through this one entirely till the end too, so I can get the ending, since I don't believe I have that one. I've beaten this game before, but I think it was on easy, so I'm going through it on normal now to see how I do. Completely oblivious to... Yep. Happened to me a lot on Battlefield 3. No footsteps, guy sneaks up behind you, stabs you in the back. You know, that guy with the hatchets, you never see him again. Matter of fact, that's the only time you see a hatchet in the fucking game.
I expected more, you Hayabusa.
Expected more of me, I just killed like 5 of your guys. Now, the attacks in this game are pretty much there's a certain flow to the combat that you need to figure out or you're going to die. They don't telegraph their moves like on some of the God of War games where you get moves telegraphed for you. You know, you can either adapt or die. That's pretty much what this game. You just have to get a feel for the combat and know when the enemy's going to attack. And usually if you counter-attack, you end up cutting off their limbs or something. And that's the bad thing, when you cut off their limbs, bad things happen. Because they can do these grab attacks that pretty much take off like half your freaking life. Of course, you can also execute them when their limbs are cut off.
Oh, why, if it isn't
No,
you.
if it isn't Ryu.
They were minions of the Black Spider clan.
This video actually turned out pretty good, at least quality-wise.
Indeed they were.
On my screen
We haven't
anyway,
heard
it's
from them
pretty
in a while.
damn awesome looking.
Who was the
I had it recording
You don't
with
know her?
my
Neither do I.
can't even pronounce the
You
name of the
couldn't
company,
save
but it's
her?
called the 1414
She was
Colossus
looking for
card
you.
HD
She said it was
PVR.
about the Archfiend.
Had it recording through the component cables and run it 12 second on 720p, 12 MB a second. And it looks pretty damn good. I don't know how it's going to turn out when I upload it to YouTube, but and when I splice this commentary in, but hopefully it still looks the same. I know it took long enough to fucking encode it. It took like 2 hours on my laptop to encode it. You're probably asking, what the hell am I doing encoding videos on a laptop? Well, I don't have the room on my gaming computer to install video editing software, which would probably go a hell of a lot faster. Now, I really like the combat in this game. It's just some combos are freaking absurd amount of memorization, even with like Marvel vs. Capcom games. It's really complex. Even though there's only like 2 attack buttons. Well, there's 3, but projectile buttons really count. Yeah, they wish Japan looked like this. But PS3 version has new enemies and new bosses. But again, it's easier, and there's no blood, it would seem. Instead of the guys bleeding, they just spew this purple shit. I don't know why they changed that. I mean, no one complained about the blood on Ninja Gaiden. There's a bit of overkill right there. I mean, I don't know why they took the blood out, but, you know, whatever. I don't care. Get enough blood on freaking God of War. Yep, see right there? Guy tried to freaking... They'll jump onto you, stab you in themselves, and they'll blow up and take off like almost all your freaking health. Nothing back there. You kind of always have to search around too, because there's always chests and weird ass areas. Well, there's a projectile. You get different projectiles through the game, but one thing they did take out compared to the Xbox version, other than the blood, was they took out the charge attack for the bow when you get it, because you get the bow pretty early on. And you could charge up your bow just like you could charge up for your ultimate technique, and you can't do that in the PS3 version. I actually think they took out a few projectile weapons, because there's only 3 in the PS3 version, which is the throwing stars, the bow, and the musket. Which the musket is the most powerful of them. But yeah, in the Xbox version, you could charge up. I believe you could charge up the musket and the bow. Can't do it in this game. I hate these stupid scrolls. You can already do the attacks, but you have to get the scrolls for some reason. Yay. Yeah, you collect 9 of those orbs and you get your health up a little bit, or you can get the lives of 1,000 gods, and it'll automatically increase your health a little bit. Now, I believe I already got like 17 of the crystal skulls that you can find throughout the game. And the crystal skulls, all they pretty much do is lower the cost of the merchant guy. I can't pronounce his name, or May, or whatever his name is. Now, one thing they also did change is the upgrade system for the weapons. You can only upgrade once per vendor, and not all vendors let you upgrade, so... Yeah, ultimate attack. My favorite weapon in the game actually is the bow staff and the scythe. I'm seriously going to miss those weapons in Ninja Gaiden 3. I can't believe they took them out. The bow staff that you get in this first level, I think you have to level up once. You get the 2-hit spinning death driver kind of thing, where you grab them and you slam them head first into the ground. There's an achievement for a trophy for doing that 500 or 1,000 times. I don't have any of those trophies. It takes multiple playthroughs to do it. Like, there's trophies for getting 1,000 kills with each weapon. There's one for 100 hit combo, which I already got. With the easiest weapon to get that with is the bladed nunchucks, is what I call them, because I forget the name of them at the moment. I mean, you can go batshit crazy on some people with those things. I'm not sure if they added some weapons in that PS3 version or not. I think they're all the same. I'm not sure, but there's this really big sword that you get too. I'm not sure if that, I don't think that was in the Xbox version. It's a really big heavy sword, slow as crap, but it's powerful as hell. And here I go, going backwards because I missed the door to the right. So, this is where I gotta get lost. Because I haven't played this game in forever. It's really one of my goals is to, just go back and play the game, all my games periodically. I know it's probably unrealistic considering the amount of games that I have. But I eventually want to have like the biggest video game ending channel on YouTube. So far I got like 50 videos. Up, Eureka, there's the door. And I'm really fighting with the camera right here. I shouldn't have to control the damn camera to get the camera to look the way I need to go. No. Camera's like, fuck you. You're not looking this way. And there we go. And I fall again. I forget you need to jump out towards the wall, then jump. There we go. They need to give Drake a wall run ability. That would make the game so much easier. I hate these. These are called sword fodder ninjas. They're just like a shit ton of them. But usually the difficulty that you play on is yep, here goes. This hurts. Some of those moves you can counter, some of them you cannot. Yes, I know my health is low. Thank you. I've like done it like a million times since the start of the game. But yeah, come on. There you go. There's also this other move I forget to use in this video, I think. Is another move that you start out with is the ability to flip over somebody and grab their head and throw them, which is also in Double Dragon 3, which was one of my favorite moves to do, is just to fling people all over the place. Yeah, you can also, like I just did there, spring off people's heads. There's that flying guillotine attack. And sometimes it'll decapitate people, sometimes it doesn't. But as you upgrade your weapon, you can do it like 2 times, do it 3 times in the air, just before landing. Decapitate that guy while he's laying on the ground, jumping towards him. Yeah, that works. Now, as I started getting farther in this level when I was playing it, which isn't in this video, I noticed the amount of enemies from my older difficulty increased like crazy high. I remember fighting for like 20 minutes against one group of enemies that just kept spawning and spawning and spawning. I was like, oh my god. Fortunately, I'm halfway decent at this game, and I didn't take too much damage, but jeez, your fingers are gonna get sore after a while. Here's these bad freaking assholes. These are the, I guess, medium ninjas you fight. There are harder versions of these guys that shoot like explosive darts. Here's where we see one of the bosses that wasn't in the Xbox version. This is where would they be hiding a statue that fucking big at? I mean, what is that, like fucking 40 stories tall? Makes a freaking Statue of Liberty look like a freaking midget. Ah, I hate this person up here. It takes like fucking 40 throwing stars to kill him. I should have just left him instead of spending all this time trying to freaking kill it. I do like that Ryu can throw throwing stars from like any position while running, jumping, backflips, whatever. It doesn't matter where he's at, he'll throw them. I just hope that, you know, Ninja Gaiden 3 doesn't suck too terribly. And instead, after a 33 hit combo with freaking throwing stars. Now there's nothing down there. That's just, I think there's, yeah, actually I think there's a chest down there, but I just decided not to go down there and get it. Stupid demon ninjas. And an excellent dismount from Ryu. Some of these fights can get a bit tedious and boring at times. Ow. Well, I think that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. And go.